What if one simple root, something you can buy at any market, could begin changing how your body feels in just 7 days? In Japan, this root has been part of daily life for centuries, not as a miracle, but as a steady companion to health. It's called ginger or shoga in Japanese. And it shows up everywhere in soups, teas, stir-fries, and even in the thin pink slices of pickled ginger served with sushi. Japanese elders don't see it as exotic or special, but as part of everyday living. Why does ginger matter so much? Because it works on multiple levels of the body, warming, soothing, and strengthening from the inside out. Modern science has confirmed what Japanese tradition has practiced for generations. Ginger supports digestion, circulation, and reduces inflammation. This is not about taking a supplement or buying something expensive. In Japan, ginger is grated fresh, boiled into tea, or mixed into daily meals. It's a habit woven into culture, especially among seniors who want to stay active and independent. So, what actually happens when you eat ginger every day for 1 week? The truth is, subtle but powerful changes begin to unfold, often felt within the first 2 or 3 days. And these changes are not imaginary. They are supported by both cultural practice and research. Imagine starting your morning with a warm cup of ginger tea, a practice called shogu in Japan. By the end of the week, many people notice lighter digestion, more stable energy, warmer circulation in their hands and feet, and even less stiffness in their joints. Of course, ginger is not a cure-all, but as the Japanese way shows us, it doesn't need to be. It's the daily consistent act that makes the difference. What happens in 7 days is just the beginning, a small window into what can happen over a lifetime. The first thing many Japanese notice when they begin eating ginger daily is how the stomach feels lighter. This is because ginger stimulates digestive enzymes, helping food break down more smoothly. In Japan, seniors often add a small slice of ginger to their meals, especially with heavier foods like fish or pork to reduce bloating. This isn't a modern trend. It's an old practice passed down in kitchens for generations. On day 1, some people already feel a gentle warmth in the stomach after drinking ginger tea. This warmth is not just comforting, it signals improved blood flow in the digestive tract. By day 2, digestion often becomes easier. For someone over 60 who sometimes struggles with constipation or discomfort, ginger can be the difference between heaviness and relief. Science confirms what Japanese tradition already knew. Studies show that ginger accelerates gastric emptying, meaning food moves more efficiently from the stomach to the intestines, preventing that stuck feeling after eating. This is one reason why ginger is almost always served with sushi in Japan. The pickled slices are not just for flavor. They cleanse the palate and support digestion of raw fish. For seniors who sometimes avoid certain foods out of fear of stomach upset, ginger offers quiet reassurance. It allows them to enjoy meals with less worry. And this sense of ease adds to quality of life. But digestion is not the only benefit in these early days. Ginger also brings warmth, literally. Many older Japanese describe how their hands and feet feel less cold when they include ginger daily. This warming effect comes from ginger's natural compounds like gingerol, which improves circulation. Better circulation means oxygen and nutrients travel more efficiently throughout the body. For someone who struggles with cold feet at night or stiffness in the morning, this can be one of the first noticeable improvements within just 2 days. And here is where the Japanese way shines. Instead of waiting for symptoms to become severe, they rely on small, steady habits like adding ginger to meals before problems grow larger. By the end of day 2, the body often feels slightly lighter, warmer, and more at ease. It may not sound dramatic, but for seniors, these subtle shifts can transform daily comfort. By the 3rd day of eating ginger daily, something interesting begins to happen. Energy feels more stable throughout the day. This is not magic. It's the result of ginger gently improving blood circulation. When blood flows better, muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, which helps reduce fatigue. That's why in Japan, many elders begin their mornings with a cup of ginger tea, not just for flavor, but for the quiet boost of vitality it brings. At the same time, around days 3 and 4, the anti-inflammatory effect of ginger becomes more noticeable. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols, which act like tiny fire extinguishers against hidden inflammation in the body. For seniors who often wake up with stiffness in their knees or back, this can mean a gentle but real sense of relief. And while ginger doesn't replace proper medical care, it has been part of Japanese kitchens for centuries as a daily ally for circulation, warmth, and mobility. By the 5th day of eating ginger daily, many people notice something subtle but powerful. Joints begin to feel less stiff. This is because ginger helps calm the small inflammations that build up silently in the body. The ginger and shogails inside ginger work almost like natural protectors, slowing down the processes that cause swelling and soreness. Japanese elders often describe it as feeling lighter when moving through the day. This effect is especially important after 60 when cartilage naturally wears down and mobility can become limited. Instead of harsh solutions, the Japanese tradition leans on foods like ginger to support long-term resilience. By day 6, it's common to notice fewer aches after simple tasks like climbing stairs, gardening, or bending to pick something up. While the change is not instant, the consistency of daily ginger begins to show itself in real-life movements. On the 7th day of eating ginger daily, something begins to feel different. Not dramatic, but steady, like the body is gently thanking you. It is the kind of change that creeps in quietly, then suddenly feels obvious when you realize moving, breathing, and resting are easier than before. Japanese elders often describe this shift as feeling refreshed from the inside out. By the 7th day, inflammation markers in the body may have begun to settle, giving joints a softer rhythm of movement. The 7th day doesn't mean the journey is complete, but it does mark a threshold. The point where consistent action transforms into lasting habit. In Japanese culture, this small daily discipline is more valuable than one-time effort. One of the greatest effects of ginger by this stage is its influence on blood circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen reaches the muscles, helping legs feel stronger and lighter. Improved blood flow also nourishes the skin, giving it a warmer tone and a subtle glow. This is why many elders in Japan say ginger makes them look and feel more alive. By day 7, digestion also becomes smoother for many. Ginger stimulates the stomach and helps food move along more comfortably, reducing the heavy feeling after meals. This improved digestion doesn't just comfort the stomach, it frees up energy for the rest of the body. Instead of feeling drained after eating, there's a sense of gentle vitality. Another subtle but powerful change by the 7th day is mood. Ginger influences serotonin and dopamine regulation, helping balance the mind and lifting feelings of heaviness or fatigue. For seniors, this can mean fewer afternoons lost to tiredness and more afternoons enjoyed with family, walking, or hobbies. It's not a miracle pill. It's the quiet reward of consistency. Japanese elders see ginger not as a cure but as a companion, something to walk alongside them in daily life. On the 7th day, its companionship feels especially clear. Legs that once felt heavy may now feel more flexible, as if the stiffness is loosening its grip. Even if the change is small, it signals hope for greater strength with continued practice. By this point, inflammation that fuels aches in the back, hips, or knees may begin to retreat. Science supports this. Compounds in ginger act like gentle fire extinguishers for the body's chronic pain triggers. The Japanese wisdom here is not just about food. It's about patience. 7 days may feel short, but in the rhythm of Japanese living, it is enough to open a new path. By day 7, sleep may also feel more restorative. Ginger calms the nervous system and reduces discomfort, helping the body relax deeply at night. For elders who sometimes wake stiff or sore, this difference in morning comfort is life-changing. It turns waking up from a struggle into a smoother, more peaceful start. The Japanese way of eating ginger daily is not about chasing quick results, but about weaving it into a rhythm of life. By the 7th day, this rhythm begins to sing louder. It's not only about the body, but about connection. Preparing ginger, slicing it carefully, adding it to soups or teas, becomes a ritual of care. Rituals like this nurture both body and spirit. In Okinawa, home to some of the world's longest living people, ginger is part of their daily table. By day 7, we begin to understand why it blends health with culture. The real transformation on day 7 is not just physical. It's a shift in mindset. Realizing that simple foods, when honored daily, can shape a stronger, calmer, more resilient self. This is the Japanese way. Not grand gestures, but steady, quiet choices that build strength over time. Ginger becomes less about what it does in a week and more about what it unlocks for a lifetime. At the end of 7 days, ginger has shown itself not as a miracle, but as a humble daily ally. In Japan, this is the essence of health. Small, consistent steps that ripple into long-lasting strength. The journey of just 1 week proves how much the body responds when cared for with intention. Lighter steps, calmer digestion, better sleep. These are signs that the body welcomes balance. But in truth, 7 days are only the beginning. Japanese elders remind us that real transformation comes not from quick fixes, but from repeating gentle habits over months and years. Ginger teaches patience. Its warmth spreads slowly. Its benefits gather quietly, and its power grows only when respected daily. This mirrors Japanese culture itself, strength through simplicity. And so the lesson of these 7 days is clear. By welcoming ginger into your meals, you are not just adding spice. You are weaving in centuries of wisdom and care. Health after 60 does not require extremes. It requires consistency, respect for the body, and trust in small daily rituals. This is the Japanese way. And ginger is one of its quiet secrets.